Hello students, welcome back to online classes. I hope you all are safe and sound at home. Today we are going to start with the same chapter, that is chapter 8, electricity, and a very new topic is lightning. So let us see what is lightning and how does it happens or how does it cause. Lightning is an electric discharge in the atmosphere between or positively charged clouds or between charged clouds and the earth. Lightning is produced by the electric charges in the sky. As we all know that the water from the rivers, from the lakes, from the seas and from the ponds evaporate as the sunlight falls upon them. So they evaporate in the form of a vapor and goes up where they meet or they met small crystals of ice. So when these vapors and small ice crystals combine together, they form a small cloud and some big clouds. So what happens when two big or small clouds come together or they strike together? Due to the collision of clouds, they accumulate a charge, that is positive as well as negative charges. So the positive charges are going to accumulate at the top of the cloud and the negative charges are going to accumulate at the base of a cloud. Now as we all know that our earth is a huge sink of charges. So so there is a positive charge above the earth. So when these negative charge and positive charge are going to attract each other, so the electrons tremendously in a high speed they used to come down. So as the electrons move towards the earth, so in this case we can see a lightning or a thunder. Now let us move to another topic, that is lightning conductor. What is lightning conductor? Lightning conductor is a device used to protect buildings from the effect of lightning. A metallic rod taller than the building is installed in the walls of the building during its construction. One end of the rod is kept out in the air and the other is buried deep in the ground. The rod provides an easy route for the transfer of the electric charge to the ground. So let us understand with the help of a diagram what is lightning conductor. So you can see a figure of a house. So nowadays people used to use a lightning conductor. The lightning conductor is in this shape. This is a spike shaped rod which is being attached at the top of the house. So through this metallic rod there is a copper wire which is being digged inside the earth with the help of a copper plate. So these conductors have a positive charge. So since they are at the top of the building, so when the electrons move from the cloud or the charge move from the cloud, so these negative and positive charges are going to attract each other. So when the electrons move down, so they are going to attract towards this positive charge. So whatever extra charge is there will be consumed by the lightning conductor, and through this copper wire they will be consumed inside the earth. So this is how a lightning conductor works, and lightning conductors save us from the damage of houses. I hope it is clear to everyone. Let us move to another topic, that is dangers of electricity. We often hear news of the hazards of electricity like a fire due to a short circuit or an electric shock or burn due to some electric fault. Such incidents result in serious injury or even death. Engineers, electricians and other workers deal with electricity directly, including working on overhead lines, electrical installation and circuit assemblies. Others such as housekeeper, office workers or farmers work with electricity indirectly and may also be exposed to electrical hazards. We should follow some precautions while handling any electrical appliances. Like all the electric connections at the plug switches and other sockets should be tight. All electrical appliances must be properly earthed. Use good quality wires with good insulations. All naked wires should be covered with insulating tape. Never touch any switch, wire, or circuit without wearing rubber slippers or rubber gloves. Replace and check regularly for any defective switch or connection. Use an MCB to withstand any high voltage danger. Never use water to extinguish fires due to electricity. These are the certain rules that we have to follow if we are working on an electricity or we are doing some work on electricity. I hope all the precautions are very much clear to everyone. Let us move to another topic, that is cell and battery. What is cell? A cell is a single unit of device that converts chemical energy into electrical energy. So over here I have drawn a diagram of a cell. It consists of a positive as well as negative sign. So when the circuit is completed, we can burn a bulb or we can light a fan, anything. Let us move to another topic, that is battery. A battery is a collection of cells that converts chemical energy into electrical energy. Now over here cell is a single unit of device, but over here a battery is a connection of cells, means 2, 3, 4 or 5 cells. When they are combined together, they form a battery. It also has a positive as well as negative terminal. So when we are going to connect both positive and negative terminal, then only the circuit will be completed and we can glow a bulb or a fan or any electrical equipments. I hope all the topics are very much clear to everyone. Now this chapter is over. Along with this video, I am going to send my lesson plan. So please complete your work in your classwork copy. Till then, be safe and goodbye everyone.